Aloha hoku ohana. Thank you guys so much for joining me here for your beautiful reading and also adventure. Today we have some very exciting messages, and then I'm going to take you guys with me to Elephantine Island. But yes, we are here in Aswan, and I'm just gonna talk about you right now and the energy surrounding you. So in the Cosmos Oracle message, the first message we have is Photon. So let me go ahead and show you this real quick. Photon basically talks about a light, okay, within your field or electromagnetic field that you're emitting, but also light in which you're absorbing. There's also a certain level of photons that begins to open up. I'm hearing an energetic gateway or portal where it's almost like you're receiving a celestial invitation to express other dimensions or frequencies or densities within yourself that's wanting to, I'm hearing, come into the limelight when it comes to your journey on earth, right? And there's this essence of excitement for you as well when it comes to non-physical aspects or elements. I'm also hearing elemental guides of some kind, so you may feel like there are messages that you're receiving through your different senses right now, but I feel like you feel like there's a lot going on, especially happening behind the veils in which you may not fully be able to see, or the human may not be able to fully see, but you're trusting in this relationship that you've cultivated. And I'm hearing a lot of you have been acquainted, or you're being acquainted with new guides, or archetypal manifestations, angels, spirit guides, things like this that are encoded into your field at this stage in your journey, and they're here to assist you at this particular time within the space and time continuum. That's what I'm seeing. You're entering into a new time, not just when it comes to your journey on earth, but also a new time within yourself. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you Photon. Photon basically talks about light in which you're emitting, and I'm hearing that light is also being received by those around you. Now, what's super interesting as well is it's usually something that you are, I'm hearing, going to be celebrated for, and there's something that you're celebrating, but there's a very strong energy in regards to like congratulations, especially by unseen forces or cosmic forces, where you've, I'm hearing, accepted a celestial invitation to step into this new way of being and to embody this, and something's being revealed to you as a result of accepting an invitation into the unknown, okay? And anyway, you have the Page of Wands that came out first. So the Page of Wands, I love this because it's like my Egyptian deck, but yeah, there's some kind of mysteries that are now being uncovered as you're following your heart's desires, because right now you're being guided in ways that go beyond the mind, and as a result the universe is revealing its secrets to you, right? And this basically talks about this staff, right, where he has this creative spark and this vision, right, where he's embarking on some kind of quest, some kind of journey. I'm hearing of internal self-discovery that's leading you to uncover new things that are now becoming very possible for you that previously, I'm hearing, like, you couldn't really fathom. So this is something that you can't really explain it until it's experienced, okay? There's something around, it's hard to even articulate the things in which you're experiencing right now and how, I'm hearing, radical these shifts are, but you're being congratulated when it comes to this major point of divergence, because you're entering into a new dimension, a new frequency or octave within yourself, where new stories begin to play out. So there's a major point of divergence for you, and there are multiple quantum paths that are revealing themselves to you, and they're each encoded as a wave of probability. The Page of Wands has like 3 different paths in front of him, and he's just excited about where the journey may take him, and he's focusing on aligning his actions and actually walking a path that feels in alignment and congruent with his highest possible excitement. So this is about him grounding a creative spark into the physical realm, and this could be what you're doing. This could be a creative spark, it could be some kind of vision, but you're grounding this into the physical, and as you take action on this, you're witnessing the collapsing of a new timeline literally around you, where you're witnessing reality reconfigure itself and make a way where previously there appeared to be no way. It's almost like as you take action towards something, the path becomes clearer. And then you also have the Eight of Wands, which is about literally, this could be external journeys, right? Adventures. It also could be something that you're wanting to invest into, but it usually talks about a migration. So whether this is like a physical or mental journey, there's a lot of Wands energy, right? So fire element could be significant for you right now, but this is about initiation. Okay, I feel like you're being initiated to embark on some kind of journey, and just the thought of this is very exciting for you as well with the Eight of Wands. You know, this is about a burst of energy and vitality that you receive when you think about this, and it propels you towards your dreams, ambitions and goals at a very highly energetic rate. So I feel like you're witnessing like literally rapid, I don't even want to say manifestation, but it feels like there's rapid alignment happening for you, where I'm literally just seeing a path literally unfold and out of what appears to be nowhere. And that's what's happening with Photon. It usually talks about you kind of absorbing a lot of light codes, maybe a lot of downloads when it comes to your journey here on Earth. And actually, this opens up literally a portal for you. It's like a kinetic velocity generator, or a Stargate, or a time matrix, whatever this is. But you're witnessing the collapsing of time, where things are unfolding very, 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 very rapidly for you. It's almost like things are speeding up. I'm hearing exponentially, but there's an immense amount of energy. Now, the other energy that was coming through is Soul's Blueprint too. So this is definitely something that was encoded within you, okay? It's almost like, I feel like you're unlocking something when it comes to your internal blueprint, especially in regards to what it is that you wanted to experience when it comes to this life on Earth. And this has been coming up quite a lot. I mean, even yesterday in Khnum temple, you know, I was talking about how you have incarnated into a carbon-based life form, right? That's what all alpha third dimensional vessels on planet Earth are kind of composed up of. But you also have these other layers to you, right? These other non-physical layers, which are, it's still a state of matter, but it's a higher state of matter, right? Where the cells inside of that essence within you is oscillating at a higher frequency, and this is your bioplasma layer, or your bioelectrical layer within you. And what I was seeing is intercommunication that's happening when it comes to the soul, and then also the vehicle in which your soul is incarnated into, and you're kind of bringing that into alignment, and you're reminding yourself that you are safe and secure as you embark on this journey. And as you do that, you're able to feel more grounded and safe within this experience. But yeah, there was also something else with the Soul's Blueprint. Soul's Blueprint, there also could be other parallel lives in which are revealing themselves to you during this time, or I'm hearing also parallel connections that are bleeding into this lifeline to assist you when it comes to your journey on Earth. And then also another energy that you had is angelic frequency. So it's almost like you're walking, I'm hearing with that knowing, where you have many celestial beings, if you will, that are assisting you. So angelic frequency basically talks about angels are drawing close to you during this time. There are signs and synchronicities to confirm that your actions, choices and service have been upgraded when it comes to your spiritual connection. And I feel like, again, these are guides. They talk about how that have been with you since the beginning of time, right? And I'm saying these are very specific guides that you've worked with over many lifetimes. That's also what I talked about in Khnum. So it's like you are not this physical vessel, this carbon-based life form, but you're the timeless consciousness that's navigated life on Earth utilizing many carbon-based life forms, right? Many vehicles, many vessels, through many incarnations. You've got used to, I'm seeing like acclimating, you know, when you kind of adjust to a new atmosphere and environment. Each energetic signature in which you've incarnated into has held like I'm hearing a very specific resonance that's allowed you to accumulate a certain amount of knowledge or growth on an etheric level that you're able to then blend and merge and allow to bleed into actually physical growth in this realm, which is super interesting. But yeah, this talks about you're going to be rewarded with a lot of abundance during this time, and your guardian angels are with you now to remind you of your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that all the efforts you've been making both internally and externally will bring blessings, opportunities, and the path that you're on is aligned with your highest highest possible expression, right? So it talks about you are cherished by these angels, by these non-physical beings, by the these other bioplasma life forms that have been encoded into your field that you're able to engage with, and I'm hearing are literally engaging with you in ways that you can no longer ignore at this stage in your journey, to assist you and the human when it comes to optimal navigation in this lifeline. So and I'm also seeing these angels as like higher archetypal manifestations and expressions of yourself, right, fractalized into all of these subdivisions, and it's like you're reunifying with these aspects of self, realizing that there is a level of understanding that you have existing in a higher octave where you're able to kind of co-create your life on earth, right? And the other energy that was coming through, let me grab this, is you have black hole, which basically talks about an immense amount of energy that you're going to be investing, maybe into some kind of project, even if you are the project, but it talks about things rapidly shifting for you. It's like an immense amount of energy is being distributed that was previously withheld, because I'm seeing solar flares as well. And then you also have cosmic ether, which talks about information that you're pulling in or anchoring in from hidden sources. It's like a wellspring of knowledge or information, where you're basically, I'm seeing with photons like emitting almost like a light code, I'm seeing like a transmission into these higher densities or realms, and then you're receiving that photon, right, back with almost like a piece of the puzzle in regards to what to take action towards, when to do it, how to do it. And there's like a receptivity that's going on. It's like an intercommunication is what I'm seeing. I'm hearing these electrical currents where you're streamlining different currents of information and almost downloading and anchoring that into this vessel. And I'm hearing it's just a way of being at this point, like it kind of, I'm hearing quiets the mind, especially when it comes to doubt. What else is coming through? But yeah, it's like you're anchoring information from higher dimensions or octaves or frequencies, and you're acting upon that information, and it's shifting. I'm hearing not just the trajectory of your life, but it's completely shifting the way in which you play this game, the way in which you interact and participate in this cosmic overlay, because black hole also talks about healthy limits and knowing, what it is supportive of your highest possible expansion in this lifetime and what may not be. Now you also have retrograde, which talks about you kind of coming back to maybe connections that had been, I don't want to say dismissed, but almost connections that had been also not neglected, but maybe you had once been very close to. So you could be coming back to things and reevaluating your connection to this unseen realm is almost what I want to say. But this is where you kind of cross between realms, because I'm seeing like a 12th house energy. So it's your connection to anything that is hidden, anything that is of a high octave. And that's leading to major expansion, because they're showing me Neptune and Jupiter as well, which talks about a higher octave of Venus, and you have Venus here as well, surrendering to the sweetness of life. So it's almost like, what are the values that you have around your etheric growth, and how can your physical growth support that? And there's something about when you focus on physical growth, it leads to etheric growth, and then also that's mirrored as you focus on spiritual growth. It also leads to growth in the physical for you. Ooh. So I'm hearing like it's almost as if when you focus on aligning with your spiritual intentions, you see your life in the physical and really mirror that, which is really beautiful. And then you also have soul family calling or tribe. You don't have to do this alone. So this could be physical and non-physical forces, but I'm hearing cosmic forces either way. So this could be other plasma life forms that can cross over into these realms, who can kind of, I'm hearing bleed in and out or dwell in and out of this dimension, and assist you when it comes to constant reminders. Okay, so this could be about a huge support system that you have that's constantly reminding you why you're doing something in the first place. And I'm seeing it's like a reinforced system as well. It's kind of like reinforcing your initial intentions before this incarnation to you. That's what I'm seeing. Anyway, that's the message for today. I'm gonna show you the view. Where am I? Now, I'm on somewhere called Isis Island, and yeah, we're gonna get the ferry to another ferry spot. Well, I'm gonna get the ferry and then hop on like a motorbike and go to another ferry spot and then go to Elephantine Island, where they housed and still house somewhere on there the Ark of the Covenant, and it should be some interesting messages that come out there too. So join me on this exploration. I will allow you guys to enjoy the view, and we will set sail. Hello, family. 𝓬𝓻𝓪𝓵. Yeah, we just got summoned to go to Elephantine Island today, and we were just walking there. We're en route. So, yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys along. I'm probably not going to walk with you the whole way there, just because it's super hot and my camera's gonna overheat. It's only about a 5-minute walk from here, so it's really not bad. But I'll show you. I was supposed to rest and take it easy today, but I don't know, Elephantine Island is calling me for some reason. I don't know what we're gonna find or what messages are gonna come through, but yeah, regardless, I hope you enjoy. Let me reroute to see if I'm going. I need to go left from here. Here we go. Hello. Yeah, I think later I'm going to explore more of this island, but we're on our way to somewhere called the Temple of Khnum. The Temple of Khnum. So I'll probably see you guys when we get there. This is definitely a side quest. This is definitely a side quest. Okay. Here we go, right? I'm literally just following Google Maps. This is literally things I just do spontaneously last minute. See that? Can you see it? I'm brightness. No, it's up all the way. This is literally what I do. I get summoned to go to a certain place, and then I just pull up and I figure out as I go along. So hopefully you guys enjoy that and can appreciate the spontaneity here. Okay, now we're going left. We're about 2 minutes away. We're really not far. Yeah, really not far. Okay, guys. Yeah, we were literally walking to Temple Khnum, but I thought I would show you right now because we're walking through. What is it called? Let me see. We're walking through the Setit Temple. Okay. So yeah, I thought I would just show you kind of what I'm seeing and bring you along from start to finish. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We might as well actually maybe do a pit stop here and do a message. And then we're going to go to the mysterious granite box. That's what they call it. Wow, this is actually beautiful. Wow, look. It's kind of surreal because I'm literally the only one here. Ideally, I would have come here like way earlier in the day, but because it's like the middle of the day right now, it's like pretty warm.
I'm okay with the heat. It's more of just I don't want to lose this connection with the camera that we have right now. So anyway, let me go ahead and put a message up here just because I think this would be a kind of a sick place to do it, and then we'll continue our adventure for the day. So there are a couple messages coming out around you, and the first one I want to talk about is, well, this is a great example right now. Selective shield. Okay, selective shield basically talks about being really selective in regards to the people that you let into your auric field. That's what selective shield talks about, especially as you're kind of interacting and engaging and exchanging your life force while participating in this cosmic overlay or in this matrix. It's about navigating your way through different exchanges and being able to discern if they are parasitic, if they are self-serving in any way, especially with selective shield. And I'll tell you why this is coming up, because initially, like immediately while entering onto the land, there was someone kind of by the gates, and he was saying, oh, if you want to go to he was just some random person. He wasn't even like in uniform, or he didn't even have a ticket to give me, but I think he wanted money for the ticket or something, like to show me where the temple is. He wasn't very clear. But I said, I don't need a guide, and I'm going to go to the ticket office. He's not like a ticket officer or anything, so why would I give him money? Anyway, he was like, okay, you don't seek a temple Khnum if you don't get a ticket. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not getting the ticket from you, so it's okay. It was fine, but I was just kind of, observing, is it parasitic? And I was seeing, well, I don't have any fear when it comes to my ability to find the ticket office. Like, I'm literally right in alignment with it, right? So with expansion, it's almost like you're expanding your vision, and also the way and perspective that you see these interactions and engagements, and making sure that you're not entangling or exchanging your life force with anything that could be self-serving, parasitic, even if these are parasitic belief systems that you hold in regards to your ability to be able to expand into your most, I'm hearing, expansive timelines. Because you also have sidereal space, right? Where it's like you're not just navigating life on Earth, but you're also navigating many different exchanges in many different planes of consciousness, right? Each being occupied by different beings existing in those planes, right? And on Earth, we have many different dimensions, many different frequencies, and a lot of contrast that we're navigating our way through. So this talks about you belonging to the stars or to the planets, and being able to come back to that inner still sanctuary and that cosmos, when being able to discern the external chaos and seeing how each part, right? Each child has a part to play into the cosmos, each has a part to play into the cycles, and your ability to be able to discern, I'm hearing, what kind of way you want to exchange your life force is super imperative actually during this time. I'm hearing like discernment is actually a tool and an instrument to be used. You've cultivated this very strong and tuned this fine instrument called your discernment right now. I really like that. Look at what I'm looking at, guys. I'm really excited. Just, I'm the only one here. Like, we are here. I didn't even know. I just got summoned, right? I just got summoned to come, but this is so sick. I don't know. You just walk through the Nubian village, end up through some random back street, and you just end up here. Like, look at this. It's just beautiful. Yeah, but anyway, I'm really excited to take a look at the Ark of the, well, where the Ark of the Covenant was housed, but then also it's still hidden somewhere on this island, right? They still hid it somewhere here. So I'm trying to decide where that is if we find it today. But yeah, there was a lot of work that's actually gone into hiding it, essentially. I'm like different kind of installations, from what I understand, that kind of blocks out the frequency or the radioactive waves, from my understanding. Anyway, we also have the Emperor and the Ace of Swords. So this is about your discernment lens, also gaining clarity, and I'm hearing you have a very clear vision in regards to what it is that aligns and also supports your highest possible expansion in this life. You also have the 𝓵𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓬 deity, which talks about a level of protection that you do have. And it's not even protection, because it's like, why would you need to protect yourself in this interconnected system, as we're all sourced from the same wisdom, right? All learning to return to that wisdom once again. But there's something around you are able to protect your life force, okay? And the way in which you exchange your life force in this realm is what I'm saying. And And with the Ace of Swords, there could be something about you having a clearer vision in regards to the trajectory of your life and what that looks like. I'm hearing how you're now navigating life on Earth is very different from the way that you had been. So that's also another energy that's been coming through. And then you also have depths of love. So right now, dolphins talk about echolocation, right? So they're able to find their way to certain locations and destinations via their frequency, right? Via a signal that they send out, right? That they emit into the quantum field, and the quantum field, I'm hearing, kind of brings that information back to them. But there could be something about your senses and feeling your way towards a very specific trajectory. It reminds me of a reading that I did in the astral realm where it gave me a strong Archangel Michael essence, where when navigating the physical realm, he's connected to the root chakra. You can feel stable and secure and rooted and grounded and anchored into this experience and this vessel while navigating your way towards a very specific goal or intention there with the Emperor as well. And then what else? There was also something about echolocation. It's like you're being led towards a very specific destination and you can trust in your ability to navigate your way there. That's also another energy. And then we also have a few other energies, but I think we will wait until we reach our destination before we share these ones. But it's very, very beautiful energy. But yeah, the stars are aligning for you. Okay, the stars are aligning for you. I feel like there's people and circumstances and opportunities and things you're going to be gathering that's going to be really actually important for you. It's going to be really important for you to be able to recover in this journey. That's also another energy. Rock. Hey, rock. So let's go. Yeah, we're gonna keep walking there. It's actually not far. But I'll just show you what I can. Guys, I'm really trying to be mindful of not overheating this camera. But yeah, I'll show you the views, and we will. That's a festival courtyard. That's what this was. So this is a celebratory energy, definitely coming through as well. Beautiful. Alright, let's find where we're going. Okay, we're not far, we're actually like 1 minute away. Oh, and then another energy I was receiving was, this is like a timeless movie that you're navigating a way through, and I'm hearing like this is your movie when it comes to life on Earth. Oh, is this the underground part? I know they have an underground part there. Okay, where was it? Let me find my downloads for it. It's like you're following the river of stars and seas towards your highest possible destiny. There's no entry. I don't know, I'm still entering there. And this one is known as the land of gold as well, so it's like you've been going through a huge alchemical process to even get to this point. This is beautiful, look at this. And I saw you unlocking this treasure of timeless movies, watching yourself over lifetimes, where it's the same timeless consciousness where you're navigating life on Earth, but utilizing many carbon-based life forms, right? Many physical vessels in order to be able to experience your life on Earth. But you are a bioplasma being, essentially, that's incarnated into many carbon-based life forms. That was another energy. And it's like you're watching yourself over lifetimes. That's what I'm seeing. So there could be things that you're recollecting. No entry. You're recollecting. Right now we're on our way to the mysterious granite box. Look. Right there. It's supposed to be. Okay. Yes, we are here. We literally, it's all interconnected. But look, there's Thoth here. Yeah, I'll continue to take you guys on a tour. There is like no, what's the word? Everything's like completely open. But yeah, we'll go ahead and share the second message. We'll just do it while we're walking there as well. Tamam, kulu tamam. And here as well. Okay, come up with my dream. أيوة أنا بتمشى شكرا جدا. Yeah, I think he's just trying to help me and show me around, but everything's kind of out in the open. Khnum temple right here, look. Number 12. Huh, and let me actually check. I never actually knew. Whoa, this looks like a Stargate, doesn't it? Look. It's like, and this was another message as well from this morning where there's this celestial invitation that you're receiving where there's this corridor of safe passage. I've dreamt of this actually, right? I dreamt of this maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, I want to say. Look what I'm looking at right now. And I saw people walking through this door onto the other side of forever. Look at this. This spot right here. And it was known as a portal or a stargate. So it's almost like there is this corridor, right? Or gateway of safe passage. And I feel like I was talking about that today. It's like the gateway. Yeah. Oh, sugar. Look, it literally says gateway right there. God, this isn't my first time here. Look, I dreamt of this place. Look at this. It literally says gateway of Amenhotep. Gateway of Amenhotep. No way. I dreamt of this place, bro. No, this is crazy. I've got to walk through here. I walked through here. Okay, let's do it. Look at this. And it's like there's a picturesque... This is what I'm seeing for you guys. It's like there is this picture frame, right? There's like a portal that you can walk through. And it's like as you do that... Let's do it together. As you do that, it's like you go on to the other side of forever. And like, you see how everything just opened up there? It's like it's expanding not just the frameworks in which you're viewing this reality through. Whoa, I was not expecting the deja vu moment today like this. Wow. I dreamt of this place like maybe 5 years ago. I didn't even know I was going to end up here today, but something was calling me. Wow. Oh, I'll start crying in a second. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's do our messages here then. Let's do our other messages here. Whoa, I was not expecting this. Wow. You know what happened in the dream? It was like, it didn't look how it does now. It was, everything was like still green. Like there was a lot of grass here and it was like lush. It was like how it was back in the day. It was, and this is about the timeless movie message that was coming through as well, where it's like through many lifetimes, you've incarnated into many carbon-based life forms. Bioplasma nature that has incarnated into many carbon-based life forms has allowed you to experience life on Earth. And there's this timeless movie of your timeless essence, right? I'm hearing the part of yourself that does not have an expiry date, for it's the part of yourself that is eternal. Wow. It's a gateway. It's a gateway. Wow. It's like you're stepping into this life carrying so much wisdom that you've accumulated throughout many lifetimes. I can't believe I ended up here today. Guys, I was supposed to rest, yeah? I was supposed to rest. And I was like, okay, let me just catch up on everything that's gone on. And then... and then something was like, you have to go to Elephantine Island today. And I didn't know why, right? But I was like, okay, let's just go. We'll hop on a ferry. And I'm here. And like, you're here with me, right? Oh my gosh, look at this. And there's no one here but us. wow, let's do these messages here. So, the next message that was coming through for you is star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home and soul family. So the stars have aligned for you to actually step into this gateway. Now, this is actually the gateway of the light activations deck as well, which is so funny. So there could be certain light activations that are taking place for you. And we also have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper, which is so crazy. Let me take a look at Google Maps right now, because we're right by the mysterious granite box as well, which again is like a holder of ancient secrets. Okay, I'm hearing a holder of timeless wisdom. So within you, you hold ancient hidden secrets that you've accumulated through experience, through many lifetimes and many incarnations. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I'm still like, I need to find to see if I wrote down that dream, but I remember it. Okay, so looking onto Google Maps right now. Let me just type in Ark of the Covenant and see what comes up. It's not found, and I'm hearing it's because it's within. Okay, anyway, this is so crazy. How do I even type in? It was like going through the temple walls. It's just... Wow, I'm going to see if I can find it and update you. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little deeper. And then we saw Thoth right before we ended up here, right? So it's like the stars are aligning you to uncover different time dimensions, each being accompanied by corresponding levels of consciousness, right? Different densities of yourself. And we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. So you could be on a journey back to yourself, okay? It's like this whole life, you've been on a journey to come back to your eternal presence, something that has always innately been within you. It was never really lost, but you were under the illusion of separation from your own divinity just to be able to explore the fun of coming back into that reunification and finding all, I'm hearing like the lost pieces of yourself. But I'm hearing it's like a hide and go seek. So you had every intention and every possibility, and I'm hearing the cards have aligned in your favor for you to find yourself again, like it was always aligned in your favor. And then you also have the Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher, which again talks about high priestess energy, right? So High Priestess is also Isis energy. It's also the divine feminine. So it's cultivating a very strong, intuition and also self-trust. And I'm hearing mastering the relationship that you have to the physical and non-physical aspects of yourself, and being able to really reunify them to align your actions accordingly in the physical with your carbon-based life form according to your bioplasma origins and cosmic origins intentions. And that actually creates not just mastery in the third dimension, but it allows you to walk into frames that you have envisioned for yourself. Especially when you talk about High Priestess, right? You think about, okay, crown chakra energy, your higher self incarnating into this physical form, but then you also think about third eye energy, right? Receiving a preview of life's upcomings, maybe through dream time, right? Maybe you guys are literally going to be walking into a dream landscape, but that's going to be happening by honoring your emotional landscape as well. And there's something that goes beyond time. I'm hearing again, this is something that is timeless. Wow. So you could be recovering memory as you embark on this journey of self-discovery. I'm kind of curious now, what is on the other side of this gateway? I think this is actually the Nubian, this is like another Nubian village. Well, this is all kind of surrounding aspects of it, but guys, I just walked into somewhere that I dreamt about like at least 5 years ago, at least. Who knew I would be here? Literally this scene, I try and explain it to you. It was like, I remember this so clearly actually. So I was like speaking to some people there, and they had gone through this gateway, and they were like inviting me to step through this gateway, right? And I didn't know if I wanted to step through the gateway or not. But I ended up doing it, but I woke up before I could see what was on the other side. But there were people coming in and out of this portal. So again, these could be other
bioplasma life forms that are incarnating into physical realms, into this physical realm and this terrestrial plane, to assist you when it comes to coming back to your etheric origins, right? It was just like this, but it was green. Like, there was grass here, there was water, it was like a luscious, and then I said gateway. I can't really function right now. I'm just a bit it's not a lot that gets me speechless, but who knew, right? But this is why you should honor your intuition, because it's like, you knew, right? You knew all along, and the human was just witnessing the becoming of something that had already came to be, right? But it really required you to listen to that, you know, oracle within. And it may kind of feel like you're on a spontaneous journey, or you're being called to make spontaneous decisions, or completely walk in unknown terrain, right? Unknown lands. But I'm hearing nothing is really ever unknown, for everything is within you. Everything that you see external in this realm and in this world is what makes up who you are. Wow. This was it, guys. This was the gateway. And this is a celestial travel point. This was actually a time matrix. So it's kind of like a wormhole that you're walking into, where time is collapsing on itself. Because on a quantum level, right, as a quantum being, everything exists in the eternal now. How did we make it here? Okay guys, so we're back. The camera overheated. I did search a little bit for the dream modes. I can't find the specific one yet, but I will find it. I have over a decade of dream dialogues, okay? But the message that I found with Portal was that you went through a portal into another universe, and the meaning can represent how quickly your life on Earth has become very, very different. Again, this is like a huge point of divergence for you, where you're entering into new dimensions of yourself, right? New frequencies, densities that have been innately encoded within you. I'm hearing that you're now inputting into the system, right? This is like, I'm seeing somebody reading some kind of code. This could be light codes, but I'm seeing that being integrated or overlaid into your avatar. Anyway, this could be like holographic DNA as well, multi-dimensional DNA that you're downloading into your vessel, is what I'm seeing, and that's being put into the system. Anyway, you can talk about decisions or opportunities to make dramatic changes, and it happens in a way that is easy, so easy that it seems impossible, right? And it also talks about feelings, about having the ability and power to completely change your life in short periods of time, which is about, again, collapsing time, which is the distance between two events. But that distance between two events, I'm hearing, is about to appear in front of your eyes as if in no time at all, right? It's almost like even between lifetimes, it's like you end up back right where you had. Yeah, that was a message. It was like, you know, quests that you would send yourself on this lifetime, missions that you would send yourself in this lifetime to be able to recover certain hidden gems. That's what it feels like. It feels like a kind of like an Easter egg hunt type of energy. But this is like surprises that your oversoul has had for the human, is what I'm seeing. And it also can represent calculated risk that will have to be taken, okay? Some kind of calculated risk that will have to be taken in order for you to be able to experience the becoming and be aligned with the becoming of what has already came to be on a quantum level, okay? We'll also continue to search right where we're here, but that dated back from 2018, so that could be a specific year for you guys. But yeah, there's something around a portal room, okay? Lots of portals were showing up here as well. But in this specific dream, what I remember is that there were otherworldly beings that were surrounding this stargate, and that's what it seems like. There's a stargate that's being projected into your experience, and it's where your galactic brothers and sisters and these other parallel versions of yourself have opened up this passage of safe corridor for you to come and safely learn more. I'm hearing about your cosmic origins, okay? About your etheric origins, and to be able to kind of reunify with those lost pieces of the puzzle that are so crucial for that bigger universal perspective and image, is what I'm seeing. It's like you're piecing pieces of the puzzle, and these puzzle pieces will make up the whole of who you are back together. It's a beautiful energy. I'll show you what what's here in the Stargate, guys. But yeah, this is a time matrix, essentially, that opens up. Of course Sekhmet is here, right? Hello, friend. Of course she's here. Of course she is, right? That's where the story began. That's where the story began. Oh, wow. It's a crazy experience. It really is. I don't want to leave here now. I'm like, I could just stay here forever. Wow. But I think we're on to the next adventure. I'll take you guys with, again, of course we came here at the speed of alignment. But, how beautiful. You know, just, wow. I can't go over this moment. Yeah. You're being summoned into a new experience. This is the way that your life is going. Literally, if I can give you like a depiction, it's like, you see this. It seems like there's not much, and you're about to receive more pieces of the puzzle that make the center of you expand, 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 until there are no more limits. That's what it feels like you're going through. What's on the other side of the portal? Things will never go back to the way that they once were. That's what I'll tell you guys. I'll never go back. Okay, now I know why I was being summoned to come here. It was literally just for this. This was it. This was it. Huh. Yeah. I'm gonna spend some time here and just integrate with this, and I will see you guys very soon. If I don't see you again right now, which, you know, I'll probably take you with me throughout wherever I venture next. But I hope that you enjoyed this message today, and if you take anything away from it, is to trust yourself and your ability to navigate your way through this experience, to find the hidden treasures that you had hidden for yourself. And I'm hearing everything that was hidden with the intention of being able to recover and find it once again. Okay, so I'm obviously still here, right? I've just been kind of sitting, reflecting in meditation, and I was looking up Amenhotep, and the one message that came up with this gateway is that he was notable for his diplomatic skills, generosity, and his ability to create strong alliances with foreign powers. And the way that I'm seeing it for you, especially with the Star Gathering card, is that you have a strong alliance in and out of this world, right? Within and beyond, right? I'm hearing from other points of origin in which you also belong, and your ability to be able to come back into these star alliances. And I'm seeing that begin to bleed into your third dimensional experience as well. So that's another message that you need to know. But yeah, keep doing what it is that you're doing, okay? And what it is that you do, apparently. There's a lot of cosmic forces I'm hearing within and also being projected all around you. So be open and receptive to different co-creations making themselves known to you, okay? And I'm hearing, even if that's not showing up with the human eyes in terms of being able to see that play out in very tangible ways right now, know that there's intangible forces that are leading you towards very tangible alignments, whether that be with people, circumstances, but I'm hearing all in resonance with your initial intentions before this incarnation, before you had descended into this terrestrial plane. So yes, that is your message, beautiful child of light. yeah, it's just kind of surreal because I'm the only one here. Of course, no one wants to come here at the time that I'm here because I don't even know. It's probably like 42 degrees or something. I'm honestly fine. I'm good with heat. It's just that this camera is just not as great with the heat. But we have to get like a mini umbrella for you guys to bring you along. Maybe that will help. But yes, I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me here for this beautiful journey and adventure. And I will see you on the next one. I'll leave you with this beautiful view on the other side of forever as you reach your hand out back into the eternal now. I mean, there's so much more to explore here, but I think I came here exactly for what I needed, for exactly what was needed for today. See you guys on the other side. Bye. Wow, I don't even want to go. Oh my gosh. We'll be back. We'll be back. So until we return, I'm gonna leave you guys with the best view of the ancient town, and then and then we are. There's actually pyramids as well that they have there as well, many pyramids. Enjoy, guys.